Hello, my name is Mabel Martínez Valencia. I'm a 6th semester foreign language student. In this opportunity, I'm going to talk about my experience as a tutor during the peer-tutoring process. First of all, I will describe how the process was carried out. Secondly, I will point out the advantages and disadvantages that I could appreciate. And thirdly, some conclusions will be given in order to express what I have learned about this important training time. At the beginning of the process, there was a lot of uncertainty and doubt about reaching the expectation of being a good tutor. Personally, I focused on teaching my apprentices the way I would like to be taught. Then I endeavored to look for some information and prepare classes according to the first semester's curriculum, teachers' guidelines, needs, and weaknesses I detected in my Tutee. Not only I take into account reading, writing, listening, and speaking skills, but also I included grammar and vocabulary. The first semester student who I've been assigned to accompany is Julián Pérez. He's an 18-year-old boy and just finished high school. He's a collaborative person who evidenced certain knowledge acquired in some previous English courses. My peer tutoring process can be described in 3 stages. During the first weeks of work, I did some diagnostic activities and realized that my student was fluent in the basic skills of a second language learner. Then I understood that my goal was to reinforce his knowledge. At this stage, from March to April, we work on topics such as oral comprehension and new vocabulary, large numbers, reading practice, synonyms, and the like. I also prepared an introductory class with a learning test with the objective to know what his learning style was. These results showed that he is an auditory and visual person. Consequently, listening and writing methods are the most appropriate to conduct his learning process. After that activity, I was able to know the best manner I should conduct future classes. This facilitates the preparation of classes, activities, and the choice of teaching material for the rest of the semester.
Something like that. Okay, let's go. So this is the first image, the first picture. So what do you think about it?
Is that a fruit?
Could be a fruit. Stop. Okay, what do you think?
It's a pear?
Pear? No, the color is similar.
The second stage was short, from late April to early June. This was interrupted by the strike, as we know. In this part, the activities were based on grammar, including topics like present simple and punctuation marks. What is more, the interaction and participation were constant during the lessons. In my searches, I found that one of the more popular ways to teach grammar is teach a rule and provide a worksheet for a student to complete. Thus, a good grammar online worksheet always had its place in class, since I consider that students need a lot of modeling and repetition to understand what is required of them. And grammar exercises are simple, pertinent, and serve as a good practice tool as well.
It's an international restaurant.
Because Stanley cooks all kind of food.
Mm-hmm.
In the third stage, that is the last 2 weeks of June and the 1st of July, we worked on comparative and superlative and quantifiers. I also tried to offer different options of activities, avoiding boring lessons and encouraging the tutee's oral participation.
How much milk do you need to buy? Okay. Could you give me another example using too much?
Okay, how much water do you drink?
Very good.
The peer tutoring as a first approach to teaching English as a foreign language allowed me to gain experience as a teacher and to lose the fear of failing. Moreover, I could remember and practice all the knowledge I've been acquiring during my studies. Additionally, I was taught to be aware of the teacher's responsibility to provide accurate information for students. Nevertheless, I found some difficulties teaching online. For example, electrical power outages and connection problems affecting synchronous encounters, and unfortunately, the distance limit to the interaction. Although it may seem simple, organizing and storing the information from the recordings and evidence from each class was not an easy task, because I didn't have the right equipment, and at the end of the tutoring my laptop got damaged and the majority of the files were lost in the incident. Fortunately, all the videos were saved. Thanks to all the above, I can say that the inconvenience were opportunities to improve. Because even though I could only see my student through the screen, I could be enthusiastic and transmit excellent energy, creating pedagogical content for my class, learning how to use various e-learning platforms that I didn't know before. Finally, I can conclude that this process has allowed me to grow as a future English teacher, identify myself with this profession of teaching, and ratify my vocation. Thank you very much.